going on, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, John C? Hey, John C. There's another John C, bro. Came across him at another fishing chat this morning. We're gonna have to get you to change your profile picture, I think, so we know it's you. There's another John C out there. It's kind of pouring, I'd say. It's raining. Brought no worms, too. I didn't bring worms, too, but I just decided I'd stop here and see what would happen. Maybe get a fish, who knows. What's going on there, squirrels? Cindy! AYL. Thanks for coming in. Not sure how long I'm gonna last here. Wasn't really planning on fishing by the river. Been raining all day yesterday like this and all day today. So far, pretty mucky. The river hasn't gone up that much yet. I think the ground will start letting the water go. Should start going up. But really, it hasn't gone up that much. Need the rain though. What are you gonna do? We're gonna cruise down here a bit, and there's like this tree, and I can see like right underneath that tree. Kind of fishing for walleye or pike, really. We're fishing with the spinner. Let's see if I can access another spot over here. Oh, I don't like seeing garbage down here. And it's KFC. There's no KFC around here. That bothers me, man. No reason for this to be on the ground. Unless a raccoon got it out of the garbage. I guess that's one way. You see this spot? I don't know what the bank's like here. I could have some ticks. But let's see where we can get the... Because you see what I'm looking at? I'm looking at this tree branch that comes down. And like the rain hits the tree. And then you got little more droplets hanging out down here. I just don't know if fish would be hanging out under here. Stuff dropping off the trees, right? Yeah, same here, Cindy. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this sitting somewhere. Just so I can fire off a couple casts here. Never know, right? Standing in long grass. It's a good cast. I gotta fix that rod. Everyone I talked to pretty much said they wouldn't be biting today. They're probably right. They're probably right. In my area, anyways. And it is coffeed up, like the river is stirred up. It hasn't gone up, but it's muddy. It's as muddy as I've seen it all year, technically, since we had the snow leave. Since the first flooding, all the snow going. No. Oops. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good at all. saved it. Good old tangle up there. I'll let her just sink to the bottom. I'll move back down. I just thought, you know what? You never know. It's kind of a never know spot over here to the left too. You know, and sometimes you just take some casts. You can get shocked, you know. Even if you think they're not biting, the odd time something can produce. Now this bank's gonna be awful slippery here. Let's see what we can do. It's gonna be super slippery mud here. Some kid gets hurt on that thing, eh? The only thing is, it's hanging up there, and it can hit me, you know? To try to get rid of this branch. It's actually, that's weighty. That has a lot of weight to it, believe it or not. It's we gotta watch their kids, I guess. I don't know if I can fire a cast. Man, that's freaky looking. I think we had part of a mayfly hatch a couple nights ago too. None of the rain. You shut the fish down. I think they were shutting off. Just out of store. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Whoa, we saved it. Okay, so far. Oh, come on now. Do this shit. Regardless, I'm saving it. Okay, oh good. There you go. Surprised, I thought I was gonna have a big tangle there. That's why I do a free fish fast. When it gets like this right now, stick to the creeks. But I was out this way. My plan is I'm gonna leave here and go to a creek. But you never know. We'll go back to that other spot. What's up, all things country, bro? How you doing? I've been watching the chat, so raining here for 2 days now. He hasn't got up tons. I'm saying, but I'm gonna let her sink. I pretty much got to hit the fish on the head, I think, for them to bite today. I think. I could be wrong. In this spot, anyways. Hope I'm wrong. And they've just had tons of pollen ends up in the water. Just tons of everything ends up in the water. Which I'm sure some fish probably fall. hard to say though. Pollen can have a defense mechanism in it too. There's so many things that have defense mechanism like in them that we don't realize, you know. Bass were open, I'd throw on the whopper plopper and just fish topwater in this rain, right? But then pike will hit the whopper plopper for sure, but bass will hit it first if they can. I think so. I'm not gonna bother. But I think in the rain like this, you cast out topwater, plop, 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 plop. Can work well. How's it going? Good to see you. What's up there? And more tomorrow. I'm gonna get less tomorrow, David. And then still some calling for on Friday too, right? I don't know. I think my next bet is to troll the. This is the upper grand, I guess. Well, there's more uppers than this. So what's this, third level? I think I'm gonna troll the second level and see how bad the rain is the next 2 days, even. If it's not gonna be that bad, I don't mind putting and trolling with my top up in the rain like this. There's no thunder, there's no lightning. I've noticed some trees going down, but if you're just trolling, it's no big deal. We'll see what tomorrow and the next day brings. Maybe we'll get the boat out. Even with got a topper on it, and if it's a light rain, the river can be good trolling in. You never know, something to do. Cars right now. Kim, what's up, Kim? Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do is go get some creek chub. We back? Yeah, that's so weird. That's so strange. I got all this full signal and I'm looping. So I look at it, I see that it looks fine, right? And then of course it's not. I should have seen that. There was only 3 people there when I looked at it last. Which that's fine. Sometimes I may only have 3 people in the chat. It's not, so I don't know if I'm looping or not sometimes, you know? Again. All right, so I'm gonna get oh, I do have worms with me, guys. I got worms and shrimp. Let me just have a sip of coffee. Not happy with the signal. I don't know if it's our weather or what it is, you know? Let's chill here a second. I do have bait with me, guys. Pardon me. I didn't think I did, but I have some shrimp and a couple worms from yesterday still. Yeah, it's a little upsetting, Cindy, because I'm looking at full bars on my end. And then I'm looking at full bars on my end. And we're still looping. Yeah, it's not too good for streaming, Cindy, because I get 20 some odd folks. Or yeah, I have some worms. I scored, I don't know how many last night. I didn't count them, but I went out and picked worms last night. I do have some here. I would have caught chub for bait on a spinner, though, if I didn't have the worms. I still would have hit enough to... Yeah, the moose, yeah. What's up there, Timothy? Thanks for coming in. Come on to Bell 2, bro. Yeah, this is not a reservoir. Fishing the Grand River, bud, in Ontario. You in Quebec? Or are you up north? Or are you down south? Whereabouts are you? David Bennett, number 3 crown spot. 2 seconds here. Where'd I just throw my keys down? That's in the ignition. Start my truck for a minute. Yo, I know, yeah. Yesterday, same thing. Tomorrow, same thing. I'm hoping for... I'm gonna find out soon because I'm gonna fish worm, but... What's up there, Daniel? I'm gonna fish worm and find out soon what's actually going on, because sometimes the best way to do it, you know, you cast your baits, nothing, sink worm, fish bottom, scent the area up, see what comes in and what's willing to bite. Sometimes I think, oh, we're fogging up here. And do I have a booster pack with me today? And we got lots of battery still, so I'm okay for now. I have this booster pack, but I don't have the charger on for it. I thought I grabbed the booster. Maybe I didn't. It's because I didn't plan on really fishing. It wasn't a scheduled event. When do I ever plan on fishing? Yeah, a week straight. Yeah, I think it's going to pay off in the end, though, Steel City. Really, it didn't rain Monday, but... It's snowing all around you, eh, Cindy? You know, I didn't know that you guys still got snow. I guess the south end, eh? Down in the south. How far are you from Antarctica? South Africa. I know the South America is I think the closest, the tip down there to get over to Antarctica. Wonder what life would be like there. Not right on the edge. I'm saying right in there, over the shelf, you know, like right in, over. What's up there, King? Yeah, we got a moose on the loose over here. We're waiting for the M&R. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. We got a moose on the loose down here at the... Yeah, 4 days for... yeah. It's pretty much the same here. But call it a week. Yeah, they're good. Oh, man. Awesome. Yeah. No, I seen another place that's doing statues and stuff, and they have... Where was that? I know I could never afford a moose statue, and where I live, I could never have one anyways, but a moose statue, man, that's so cool. Just waiting for the moose to cross the road. That's awesome, King. Yeah. I wonder how many people come by past the stream and their first glance, right? Could carve one, Dano. Neat. Well, Michigan could carve one. Michigan gun dog. I think I could carve a real small one by hand with a knife, maybe. But getting something big like that, that's some serious. That's some serious. You know what I don't see of, and I helped out at a tree farm a few years or a couple years back for the shipping season, and they didn't have a lot of. There was oaks, but you know, I think we need more oak trees. You know, oak's a good tree. Chicken wire and cement, eh, David? Dude, if I had the money and I needed if I had like money for my bills and all that, and I could just that would be a project. That would be cool to do, David. Yeah, why not? Of all the time in the world, all this and that, of course, that would be cool to do. To actually, you're right, David, because I'm good at like fiberglass work and all that stuff too. So once we got to that point of shaping and stuff, make a fiberglass, mesh one like you said, and add maybe some fiberglass or something. You know, oh no, someone messed with this moose once, man. I don't know if they're, I don't know if they found out who, and it was a pretty big deal. And I would not mess with anything that moose, but that's funny, Dano, no doubt. Rebar and concrete, eh? Concrete moose. I think this one's fiberglass. If I knock on it, if I like just tap on it a little bit, I don't know that. I don't think it's concrete. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I respect that moose. Respect everything. That's what you got to do. I get it. That was kind of funny though, Dano. I understand. Way back in the day, I heard about people cow tipping, like young youth doing that. Go places cow tipping. I've heard of that a long time ago. Nothing I'd ever do. I don't know. I think I just have that heart, even as a young person. I just no way. I don't want to tip over a cow floor. What's up there, fishing and hunting outdoors? How you doing? We're gonna get down there and Todd. I don't know how many casts with spinner, but it's raining. It's been raining all day yesterday, all day today, and it started like I don't know, early Tuesday morning. I guess you could say, middle of the night. Does it? Okay, it is a real thing. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So we're gonna get down there and soak some worm and see if anything will bite. I thought of going to another spot. I thought I'd just run into my creeks, like towards Lake Ontario there, see about some trout, but I think since I'm here, hey Skipjack, how's it going? Just taking shelter from the rain for 2 minutes here, having some coffee. I'm gonna sink some worm down there and see what's going on. Maybe some bullheads. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe nothing. I think they're shut down. Thanks for coming in, Cindy. Or Skipjack. We got two Cindys in the house. 2 more minutes. A couple more sips of this. I got my heat going. I don't know what it's going to get down to tonight, but where we're at now in town, which is weird. I haven't looked at the forecast, so it can be going up overnight when we get to this time of year. You never know. Fronts and systems and stuff move from the south. That jet stream moves around. It can move around at any time. But anyone check that weather? David, do you know if we getting cold tonight? Yeah, thanks, Cindy. Yeah, we were just messing around. It's a moose statue, right? But at first glance, when someone first comes to the stream, they could be like, So I just said King was here, and I was like, yeah, King. Just he knows, like, and he's seen this moose before. Yeah, we got a moose on the loose here. We're just waiting for the M&R to show up. Waiting for this moose to cross the road. Right? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not going to go down towards I thought, maybe I'll go down and try underneath the Caledonia Bridge, like before the dam, just above the dam there. That can be pretty good for rock bass, nods and sods, but a lot of bass too. You know what I think our law is when they're at a season like this? And there's no catch and release season now, right? We're past that. Pike opener made Lake Ontario. They're shut down until the first week of July now, I think. Yeah, I saw this comedian skit last night. It was kind of funny. It was like, and they had they had multicultural like participants or whatever. But what it was is this guy was like, he was like, yeah. So he's looking around in the crowd. He's up on stage, and he's a white guy. Are you tired last night? And then you were up fairly early. You didn't get much sleep. Because if I seen you at around noon, you got home at 7. I don't know. Did you get any sleep, Skipjack, last night? Good on you. That's awesome. Skipjack Cindy was out fishing last night and was nailing them. Shannon, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming in. I didn't see what you put. Yeah, it's no big deal. We're all, yeah, no one's racist in here, man. And we'll get rid of them if they are, right? Yeah, so they were talking about, this comedian was like, yeah, so he's looking around at the crowd, and and he's, obviously he's saying, yeah, so you agree blackface is not right. It's not right, right? And it's kind of funny. And everybody was good with it. And he's like, but you see these Navy SEAL commercials, they're, and he's going on about this stuff. So sometimes it's okay, right? He goes, okay, brother, me and you, and this is a white guy, and he's with a black guy, of course, no problem. He says, so me and you, we're doing a night mission, all right? You're going to paint me up. You're going to paint me black, because if not, we're both done. You know what I mean? It was pretty, like, it was everybody, there was nothing racist to it, Everybody enjoyed it, like, and it was nothing racist. It was nice, Shannon. Nice. Well, welcome in. It's this channel pretty much everywhere. Mix of, even right now. Actually, right now it's looking like, well, Cindy's in South Africa. Skipjack Cindy's down in Tennessee. Usually it's a mix 50-50. You're from Ontario? Nice. Right on. Usually it's a mix of stateside and uh, Canada and pretty much all over the world, really. 6 tonight, eh? So consistent weather. It's kind of consistent. Saturday morning. Saturday. Okay, Friday's going down to 6. Saturday. Okay, so the wood nicer stuff comes back next week, eh? Really? Huh. What do you mean? Yeah, I know, Rocket. It's tough to get out. I know. Things are slowing up here now. I know. I'm already hooked up to cast for worm on this rod. What I gotta do is I gotta cut some of this line out of the way, though. I relined a rod the other day, and then I put through all the loose line in my truck here. Now it's around my two fishing poles. So I'll cut that out here quick, and let's go catch a fish. Frame bridge? Is that what you call that? Cambridge was in a prime. Man, what a good place. Booming. Guess that's like anywhere when a place is in their prime. And at one point, Cambridge there has a lot of work. But I'm saying, Cambridge, you go back 15 years ago for other all surrounding areas, Cambridge was booming economically, like work-wise. The job, yeah, missed the 90s. Yeah, well, there's a time where, you quit. You'd be like, I quit my job. You walk across the road, and they'll be like, when can you start? You want to start now? That's just not the way life is anymore. Yeah, booming. And, good time for everything. Yeah. Rod untangled. Throw this bucket outside now. Don't know why there's not a chip wagon up and running here today. No chip wagon food, Nice air northern. Yeah. We're all roughly in and around pretty close. I mean, there's a span, but there's a lot of us are all within 10 years of age, all of us, I find. 82, yeah. Right on, Cindy. And we have some younger ones that come in too. It's cool. Anglers. But the younger ones that come in, they're angling youngsters. They're not just, trolls or whatever. Usually they're some pretty good folks in here. Just looking at either starting a channel or growing a channel. Outfish is 22. Oh man, I wish, Daniel, kind of I don't know if I wish I was 22 again or not. I don't know. We all are. Yeah, right on, Big Dan. Once we're past, it's all the same. We're alive and well. We're breathing. About 32. Nice, Daniel. I wish, bro. I don't wish, like I say, but. Dude, I'm your age, Daniel, pretty much. I don't know exactly how old you are. You might have told me. I'm older than I look, put it that way. Here, I'm bragging again, eh? I'm bragging again. I'm older than I look. That's my opinion, right? Yeah. 62 in your bones? Okay. Okay, so we're close there. We're close, Daniel. I'm no young lad. But I'm not an old lad, and none of us are. I don't think, I think, you know, yeah, right on. Why do I keep... Daniel. No, we're, what is it? Not old. You know what? You could say we're ripe. We're ripe. At a certain age, we come ripe. And we can live at that ripeness age for a very long time, you know? I think at a certain point, we all end up ripe, and we can live ripe for 50 years or after that, after we come, or longer. Yeah, yeah. We're as old as we feel. Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah. Getting there, eh? Getting there, eh, Daniel? Yeah. Let's go soak some bait. What do you guys think? I've warmed up. I've had a little bit of coffee there. Let's go sink some baits. Joints, yeah. See, Big Dan, it's hard to do, though. It's hard to take care of your joints, man. Just from like the work, any work world anybody's in almost. Depending, even your office worker, a lot of them usually get carpal tunnel and end up having arthritis too. Like it's a tough one, bro. I get you though, Big Dan. And then Big Dan, I don't know if anybody else finds this, but if I if I have some time off work or something for a month or getting pain kind of idea, like I have to keep things moving for it to. I have to keep punishing my body kind of because it's used to it. Normally I keep it around 10 inches. Normally. Watch it be fire. Watch it be just fish after fish. And you know, what are they eating on right now? Worms. Worms come out from the bank. Worms wash into the water. And look like 10 to you? Or you go 10? He muted? I'm not muted. Don't tell me we're looping again. I didn't mute. Man, oh man, dude. Oh, I get it, Rocket, but when I was a young kid, bro, like my teeth have been in the same condition they've been in since I've been, you know, a teenager. So I've made sure I haven't let them get any worse, but I didn't get braces. I didn't get, not everybody gets, some people are just born with, you know, where their eye teeth come in over top of other teeth. And if there's no dental money and no dental work and no parent taking you to get that done, bro, you're on your own with it. So everybody's dealt a different hand that way. And I've spent my money fishing, putting a roof over my kid's head versus paying big money to an orthodontist, right? So Monday, if I have the money, I will get some good dental work done. I mean, it's not like they're all rotten and falling out of my mouth or anything like that, but the one tooth I have with a little bit of it grew in that way. And I was talking to the dentist for that one when it grew in, and the dentist said to my mom, I'll wait till his jaw's fully growing and then we'll cap it, this and that, because his jaw's going to grow. Well, guess what? I don't know if my jaw ever grew. And no one paid for a capping for me afterwards, after my, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. I'd say your mind is most important. And staying off the math. You stay off the math and shit like that, you'd be pretty good, I think. But I haven't walked a mile in those shoes to have an opinion on that at the same time. Yeah, feet are important, and I think your brain is most important. Yeah. Now, my first original thought is they're not biting and they're shut off. We sent it up this worm, cast it out there. Let's see if we get a bite. Oh, exactly. I hear that, Dano. I know what you're, I believe I know what you're saying, I should say. I'm just gonna tighten up our line here a bit. What's up, Nikki? How's it going? How are you doing? Come on, fish. I want one now. I'm soaking worm like this, scent on there. I want a fish. Bullhead catfish, whatever it is. Let's go. That's most common up here. Like you get up further up the river, your cats are gonna be mostly. I did catch a few channel cats here though. The last time I was out, and that was the first time that I caught, not last time I was out, but last time I was fishing here. And before that, I'd never caught a channel cat up this far up the river. All bullheads. Come on, fishies. And I'm not sure if we had a mayfly hatch 2 nights ago, or that night I was fishing after I left the river, we could have had a hatch. Again, normally those hatches happen at 11 o'clock at night, roughly. And I didn't stay that late. I didn't see anything on my way home, but who knows? Would be drooling. Yeah, he got on some channel cats. He did an upload catch and cook. Or not channel cats. He did get his bullheads. I get it, but like right now, if I catch a walleye here, Rocket, I'm eating it. It's one fish. It's not going to hurt me. And I get it. It runs through a lot of cities, right? I mean, but I think it's knowing your limits, playing within it. I think I wouldn't want to eat fish weekly from the Grand, I would say. Different times of the year might be different. There's Splash. We got a bite here happening. Yep. It'll be... Nope, missed it. That's okay. We'll just leave it there. Hopefully it hits again. So there's a bite, guys. Good. Good. We had a bite. I don't think it was bullhead. I would have had it. I let it hit a couple of times. So crappie can be fairly, like, prominent up here. That's what I'm told. You know, the natives I talk to that are around here, they fish for crappie all year long up here. Out of the North Humber? Yeah, well, I'll keep a trout out of Spencer the odd time too. that's, I don't know, I assume that comes in from Lake Ontario itself, but the harbor's a deep, big body of water, and those rainbows, are they sitting way down low in that harbor and then coming into that creek? And they always say, oh, they come from the lake, but yeah. Everywhere was worse than it is now, I think, though. Maybe not the Grand. I mean, all these cities have just grown, right, along the Grand River. So, but yeah, a lot of places they're trying to make a change, right? Oh, do you, raw dog? That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. What kind of catfish are those then, raw dog? Is that blue catfish you do that with, or flatheads? That would be flatheads? Flats? Oh, you sub to him? Well, you got content to that happening there, raw dog? Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Daniel. I'm getting silly, eh? It's the way she goes. From across the pond, how you doing, Grant? You in England? It's not my truck. Nope, it's still behind me. We're good. I'm like, I hear tires squeal. I'm like, I look behind me. Oh, my truck's still sitting there. We're good. Hey? Man, we had a hit and I didn't catch the fish. Yeah, right on. He was being a bit seriously, and I might not have been being fully truthful with us there, because who's noodle fishing? Who's doing that for bullheads? All of them. I don't know, man. Isn't it just they do flatheads for that, eh, you know? Let's throw some more good scent on this. You need scent. I believe you really need scent. It gets so silty and murky like this. I want them to find your bait. I know, and you know what? That's the way today is. They're gonna bite. I don't think they're gonna be really aggressive. So I agree with you. To be careful, you don't, like you say, go to set the hook and just. You're exactly right. This line here has a lot of stretch, so I normally don't deal with that too often, but I get you. I believe I understand what you're saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, when we clean that last deal, like, oh no, we'll, yeah, we eat the nice clean area there. We do waste a little bit, like a little bit, which I think that's a good thing for us to do. It's starting to rain pretty good here, guys. Getting wetter and wetter. It actually picked up since we came back down here. It's a bummer. Yeah, mono for me. I'm used to the stretch, I guess I'm used to, but especially you're fishing braid, watch it when you set a hook to smaller fish. Maybe even a bigger one. It's got to be something to get used to. When you're used to fishing with stretch all the time and then you switch over to what they say is no stretch, apparently. Unless you're fishing, you know, the last 20 feet with mono, with your braid. A lot of people, a lot of pros are doing that, but I see a lot of average anglers that are just tying their hook right to that braid, you know. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we're parked up by a moose statue. You seen that, eh? On the, what you see that on the thumbnail? Come on, fish. did have a bite. Oh, that's cool. Right on. Oh, hardly fought at all. How big was it? Sometimes fish will be like that, you know, don't give you much of a fight. Okay, stop raining. Stop raining. Stop raining. I was actually getting comfortable. The rain stopped. I warmed up in the truck. There we go. There's a bite. There we go. We got it on. Bullhead? What do you guys think? Fish on! Fish on! Bullhead, or are we gonna see a walleye? And then I'll do a video cleaning it and eating it. If it's a walleye, it'll be a catfish. Could be wrong. What the heck do we have here? Yeah, it's a cat. It's a channel cat. Look at this thing. Nice little healthy channel cat. You know what? This is edible right here, this fish. Hooked it right in the side of the lip. We're gonna need our trusty. You got strong cartilage there, you know? Like, look at how strong that cartilage is. You don't feel it, apparently. Here we go. I'd eat this. That's the size I'd eat, right there. I think that's a female. You can tell by the size of their mouth, I think. Fish on, throw it back. Let's go for another one. First species. First specimen of the day. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I think those are the ones you want to eat. Fish is only a couple years old. Or whatever, right? And these channels, they eat minnows, they eat more meat. They're not garbage feeders, really. I don't agree with that channel cats are garbage feeders. I catch them on crankbaits, man. How are they garbage feeders if they're eating, right? We're getting a good cast. I love this reel, guys. I love it. Pulseway hooked this reel up, and it's so smooth. Whoop, we get a hit right there as it was dropping to the bottom. Yeah, hooked me up quite nicely with this reel. Go for another one. You know, that didn't bite too hard, and I did have it just at the edge of the mouth. It was in its mouth, though, for sure. But put this up a bit. And I'll make sure there's no... Better picture, the better, guys. YouTube mainframe's always watching. Thanks, David. I appreciate that. Need some Dano seasoning? Yeah. I scented this up, didn't I? And I used the cross scent on this, like, since I've been here. And that's always that cross scent. I said it the other day when I was fishing. I said the catfish just love that stuff. Spray that on, I can almost guarantee. Like I say, in this murkiness and the silt on the bottom and the stir up here in the water, I mean, fish can still find food, that's for sure. But well, I'm glad I didn't. Well, I would have gone to creeks regardless today, but I'm glad I didn't not do anything today. You know, can't do that. Got to get out and go. Get outside. Personally, for me anyways, that's what I gotta do. I can't stay home. I can if I have to, just responsibilities or whatever, but I gotta get out. Fishing. Yeah, gotta stay active. That's the thing for your brain. So I'd say it's a slow bite today. Sure. I mean, we did catch a fish, but nothing hit that spinner. I don't know how many casts I did. Maybe 40, maybe 50. I have no idea. Nice. I like doing that, Cindy. Middle of the night, I made a pound of bacon. But I like doing that. I like having bacon and eggs for breakfast, or for supper, for dinner. So I came by here, what was it? And there was a herd of people fishing here, eh, guys? I was with my spouse. She goes, well, that's what happens. You advertise a spot on YouTube. I'm like, no, this spot's good. It's supporting the area, you know. I don't mind if people line up along the spot and fish it. Get her. Get it. Fill up your tank while you're at it. And they probably always fished here. I mean, nice, Dano. That's living it, bud. Come on, fishy. Oh, it's a common spot. They cut the grass. It's a moose rest area. I mean, they could really cash in and make some. They could be making some money here off the river, that's for sure, and just people coming around and fishing it, making a few more locations for people to go. You know. I mean, hey, people go fishing somewhere, odds are they're using a variety store, gas station, or something in the area, you know. Just like when we all heard about, through the pandemic days, or 2020, like Aurelia really changed their tune on people coming up there to fish and stuff, right? And they were really dinging people for parking and launching and everything. And I haven't gone since. Because for one, where did I buy my boat? Brand new. In Aurelia. I'm not from Aurelia, but I spent how much money there? So there was a couple things that I didn't like about that. I don't know if you know what I mean, Dano. So I just took it as, okay, Aurelia, you don't want my money up there no more? Okay, I'll keep it elsewhere. Take it somewhere else. Oh, Caden in the house. Hey, brother. How you doing, bro? He caught a couple fish. I think he caught a trout for sure. Am I right there, Caden? I left your live playing as I had to take off there, bud. Trying to help you out. What's up there, NJ? How you doing, bro? Wait a minute. Did I see you posted a short today and you weren't live today? Am I right, NJ? Weather stuff today? You had some stuff to do? Or did I miss your live? Yeah. It's a good spot to stay away from, I think, now. Pretty much. Unless you want to go up for some ice or whatever. But yeah. I'm not driving the 2 hours and then paying the $100 to launch and park and then fish and then support the area and then come home. What do they think? They want $1,000 off each person that heads up to Aurelia for a day? Kind of idea. I know that's a bit of an exaggeration, but no, it'll go elsewhere. You are, I guess, Caden. What do you got there? So I know that's south of Tennessee, right? So what are you going to go for? A big catfish? What are you going to fish for there, Caden? Is that what he's going for? Bass? Yeah. Well, you know where I'd support is Rama. But even them, they had too many people wanting to just park wherever and stuff like that, you know? So I'd like to... My best ice fishing spot was in Rama. Or is in Rama. I'd always get on the fish every time I went. But I lost my parking just because I had an awesome, beautiful parking spot. No one bugged me, and then people started parking there with their trailers and their skidoos and their four-wheelers, and it ended up being a big line, and then Rama said that's enough. Yeah, I haven't ate today. I had a coffee and that's it. I would have gone for some affordable chip wagon fries if there was some here today. Now, there was apparently supposed to be a chip wagon out here full time, not on this property, but nearby. Last year they said it would always be there. There used to be a real good one. Awesome, affordable. I heard that they're going to start working on it to reopen it. They should. They're losing out if you ask me. Yeah, I could always go there. You know, sometimes you get into Lake Simcoe there and, you know, in the ice or Cook's Bay and you're just on small perch. Well, anytime I went up to Couchiching, in that Rama area I'm talking about, I'd get on the jumbos every time. Never have a problem. I'd be on jumbos. And then there's nice pike up there too, bite in the wintertime. Well, it's native reserve just north of Aurelia, up the right side, or right, the east side, northeast side of Aurelia. Casino Rama. What's up, Stay Fishy? How's it going? Caught one fish, had one bite. I figured it'd be slow. I'm gonna recast, check the bait here. But we did see one channel cat. Again, I was kind of surprised to see it. We're gonna try garlic. We're gonna rock some garlic on here. I have shrimp with me here, Daniel. Could be bowfins in and around here too. You never know. Okay, that reeks. That is stinky. That's a place I wouldn't mind settling, is Calendar Bay. Or in that area down the road, like, you know. That or in between Sudbury and North Bay somewhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys hear that? You see that? Boom, branch just dropped. And it's not even windy. But like branches that are hanging, they go eventually. They're hanging from another windstorm, and then maybe a little bit of rain. Wait, I don't know. You wouldn't think that would do too much to it, but yeah, you hear that one? I know. I'm looking around. Well, as soon as I started hearing the creak, and I'm looking up and looking around, I'm like, okay, it's not right near me. And then it's like 3 trees down to the right. Yeah, you have to. It's key. Teach that to anybody. Mention it all the time. And that's for tree branches, animals, all the way across the board. Know your surroundings. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, fish. He's raining pretty steady. Not hard, but just a steady go here. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what it was? It was a willow, bud. That was a willow tree, Northern. 100%. Not a weeping willow, but I can show it to you. Looking like the leaves to me, that's a willow tree. Is beaver food? Actually, what kind of tree is this? This might be ash, you're right. No, it was an ash tree. Yeah. Unless it's a willow, but not a weeping willow. Gotta be an ash tree. You guys would tell me quick, eh? Let's look. What's this? So the beavers. I saw it too. Look at this. So, like, are the beavers... Look at the size of the tree that beaver's chewing at. But then I seen this, and I'm like, oh, is it going for the larva? Or eating the juice in the bark? Like, what is it? And then I thought they had gotten rid of it. But then I saw it's been chewing over here. Or chewing. Good night, Cindy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's the leaves on it. And that's the same thing of the tree that fell down over here. Floating debris in the water. There's a lot of debris out there. We'll be fine. We'll keep an eye on that still. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That old tree's gonna drop here super. That's a maple though, isn't it? No, it's the same tree, isn't it? Or is that a... I guess I should know my trees better, but yeah, there's another ash. That's the tree, the branch. Anyways, whatever. Willow? Okay. They're just not weeping willows. I'm used to... Okay, that's what I thought it was first, looking at it. I don't know. Because some trees I know, some I don't. Oh, come on, yeah? What's going on with this now? Anyways, that'll work. That'll work, I guess. No bites, eh? No bites, eh? A Russian olive? Raindrops are falling on my head. Oh. Do, 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 do. Okay, cool, Big Dan. I didn't know that stuff. What's up there, Games? Yeah, it's all over the place, isn't it? Oh, the cows do? Right on, Big Dan. Yeah, the rainy week. We need the rain. I get it. We had a stretch where we weren't getting it consistently enough. It was almost droughting before we got this week of rain here. Mother Nature, you know. So we really need this rain. But it sucks we're getting 4 or 5 days in a row. That 14-day forecast just keeps switching all over the place, which it always does that, right? Yeah. Huh. It does look like a hurricane swirl. Yeah, I know. My buddy was telling me that on the way here. He's like, dude, have you checked? Oh, there we go. Fish biting. We'll just leave it. Okay, we had a couple hits there. We're just going to leave it alone. Because, I mean, boom, boom. It's out of its mouth now. That bait is not in the fish's mouth. But there was a hit there. We'll just leave her be. Come on, fishy. Keep hitting. Keep biting. Don't you feel the hook? And that was like that first one, the way it hit and spit it out and it was gone. And then the second one we caught, and then this one stopped biting. Yeah, darn nor'easters, man. And they screw up the fishing. Anything east coming from the east, northeast, for me and where I'm at, it's the worst time to fish. Northeast, east winds, northeast. I don't know if it's because you know how all our fronts and everything goes west to east. And then as soon as you have that front coming the other way, I don't know. But that's a thing around here, Big Dan, is from the east, the fish bite the least. From the west, the best. Winds are blowing from the east and east fronts, nor'easterns, they stay home. They don't even go out, like for fishing, outdoor stuff. Oh, do they? Okay, so that's the thing. They come in hard there, but for us here in Ontario, from the east, they bite the least. I've proven that to myself so many times. Little demonstration fishing days going out in the east, because I'll go and fish when I know it's not the greatest. But you still be like, yeah, you should have known, east winds, but still go out. You love fishing, you love the outdoors. I mean, I'm not in rain gear. It's steadily raining here. I'm getting pretty wet. Yeah, it does. You agree with that 100%. Right on, Daniel. Yeah, it's a true thing. I mean, old things become true because they're true. Almost like old sayings. A lot of old sayings there. just tapped it. Like, not a bite though. Another big there right now. Because I just where I'll get one here. Hopefully it'll bite. Hopefully it'll, what are we calling it? Hopefully it seals the deal here. Oh, starting to pour pretty good. Mind you, I look at the water and it doesn't yet. Come on, fishy. What is this? What is this gonna be? I don't want to overreact on it because watch that rod tip. Let's see if you guys see it. You guys see that at all? No. 1 minute here. Just watch that tip. The only other thing it could be is debris against my line, and it's the line's holding it there. It's like a light twig. In a minute, I'll check. There's no wax there, though. There's no initial bites. It might be a twig. What do you got there? Yeah, east wind though. Okay, I see. Look at that rod tip. You guys see it moving slightly? It's got to be a twig on that line. It's holding against the line. Oh, it's starting to pour. I'm gonna need a couple sips of coffee, I think, in a minute in my dry truck. And the heat on. Wish my truck was parked right here, where I could be fishing out my door. Finish my coffee quick. Yeah, there was debris on it, causing that look. There was. I'll be right back. Boom, isn't that a cool view? I love that view. I just do. My truck and the moose sitting there in the palm tree. That's so cool. Look at that big moose. Pretty cool, eh? Moosey. Please enjoy and respect the moose. Hey, what's up? I'll call you Bins, I guess. I have trouble pronouncing that first name. I'll look at the second one. Just a minute here. Yeah, it's still warm in here from before. Are you driving, Caden, bro? Dude, don't do that. Don't drive and do the chat, brother. Anything can happen, brother. It's not worth it. And if something does happen, you'll say afterwards, "Outfish was right." I respect you, bro. I don't want you. Okay. Yeah, because, bro, if I can prevent you going through something you don't need to go through, bro, I'm going to. Okay, you're not driving. Okay, bro. I'm like, dude, bro, is he that old? Okay, that doesn't matter. He's a good dude. I wish him well on, seems like a very bright, smart fella. I think he's going to go far in the world, I think. No, I don't know, Daniel. I mean, when I was 16 or 17, bro, 18, 19 even, I looked young, brother. Like, bro. So you can't ever tell how old someone is. Yeah, yeah, sure. And we all start somewhere. Imagine, I think. Nice, Big Dan. Awesome. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Just warming up for a minute. We're letting this, see if this rain will slow up for a minute. See if we'll catch another fish. They are biting slow. That's what I had last night was chicken. I'm not going to be home for dinner, so I'm sure they're going to do their thing. My son had a football game. It was during the day though. During the day, rain day, like during school time. Nice, yeah, chicken last night. Yeah, so tonight I'm missing dinner. Probably going to have rice and corn, maybe a side. Bacon's been on sale a bit recently. Yeah, lots of bacon. Oh, I see. Yeah. The Lake Ontario pre-bass spawn, or the pre-bass fish in there, Oswego there, Big Dan. Bro, some lunkers this year, buddy. They're pulling up big smallmouth, man. Big, like amazingly big fish. I'm gonna say the record smallmouth can be beat right there. Like it is swimming around in there somewhere. I know Lake Erie got the last one, but no, I do think that record bass for our area, for maybe New York State and maybe New York, and for Ontario is in Lake Ontario records. Man, they're huge, dude. Huge. You're just eating gobies. Maybe slowing up. They're dormant a little later than normal too, and they're just getting big. Yeah, Anderson Harbor, St. Lawrence have giants. Yeah. Their view. Oh, okay. Man, I got pretty wet down there. Oh, I did. Nice, nice. Where I'm out all night. Yeah, I don't doubt it. It does, just like even right now, it slows up a little bit and then it starts steady more and then slows up and then a little heavier. So like you see now, it's just starting to, we're getting a little bit of a pause here. Maybe it's time to get down there and cast back out. It's gonna be heavy. Looks like it's gonna be heavy for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and catch another fish though yet before I pack it in. I can get a little wetter. And I wasn't planning on fishing like here. I was planning on going back home and then just doing the local creeks. But once I got here, I was like, we gotta fish it, I guess. Or we got some cheap gas. I paid $1.18. If you call that cheap or not. What's up there, Monkey Man? How you doing? Yeah, it's almost evening. It's still afternoon. It's still afternoon, bro. I'd say. All right, I'm gonna roll this up. Blast my heat. Put it right on me here. Thing is about that winter, when it's cold, if it's dry cold, it's almost more manageable than the above zero rain. You know, you had the wet and the dampness in. Dry cold's not bad to fish in, really. Alrighty, let's go back, cast back out. What I gotta do is be smarter and leave rain gear in my truck the whole time and extra clothes. I normally have a little more stuff that I can bundle up in, but I've emptied my truck out. It's getting cleaner. The truck was getting bad for a bit. What is? What's up there, Paulsway? What's going on, bro? Got one channel catfish since I've been here, and we've had 2 bites, so 3 bites in total. I tried casting spinner first, and then I've been getting in here to get a bit dry and warm back up a bit. Try it a little more though. Hopefully get one more fish is the plan. I should have almost kept that catfish to eat it. I should have, I think. Stay put a second. Actually, let's cast out first. Actually, no. It'll be a second. Fish with this a little bit. Then I want to throw on a piece of shrimp and soak a piece of shrimp for a bit. And I can still smell the garlic on this worm. I don't need to scent it up anymore. Get my weights moved a little bit. Move them back up. Find when it's really silty on the bottom. I want to be up off the bottom a little bit. You know, I think if someone came here and fished for carp and did their thing, and the feeder and stuff, I think they'd get carp here. Like fishing the feeder method, 3 rods. I saw them spawn in here. They spawned here earlier because this water warmed up earlier, right? So I think the carp spawned up here first, kind of. Maybe. Had a taco salad? Nice. Yeah, I'm starving, Paul. I'm gotta eat when I leave here, something. Or rush home and eat. Maybe that's what I'll do. I haven't ate all day, Paul. I've been up since this morning and I just didn't eat. And I had 1 coffee at home and then I had 1 coffee here. So I'm starving. Fasting, I guess. Kind of casting to the edge of the mud line. Kind of what I see here. Like there's a mud line, more really silty right in here. You know, first 50 feet out on the river, it's really silty. You can almost see it in the picture, right? You see the brown. You see down here, and then you see up here. There is a mud line. Oh, I know. Yeah. Deep hole, of course. Yeah. It's hard for carp? Okay. Is it cause it's too moving? Like moving and because they're in here. Like, I mean, I saw them spawning here lots. Like they were all cartwheeling against one another and oh, it's starting to pour there. Second. Fired off some big drops. Huh. Oh, they cruise all over. They're not locked in. Yeah, I get it. It's a big span of water. That's for sure, right? We back, guys. But like, see the purplish, you know? Interesting. We got up just now. Nice. Oh, we're back. Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't have a signal these days, but it's what it is. But look at the color of it. Right? Grayish, bluish, purplish. Interesting. Be a good eater. Be a good eater. And throw it back. 2 fish. Good. Good. yeah, I get you. Not for me, it's, well, yeah, I guess. Thanks, bro. All right, we're gonna just sink a piece of shrimp. I'm not gonna scent it up or nothing. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You know, I know a guy who targets bowfin, and that's what he uses. Shrimp, 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 shrimp. Why I can't catch a bowfin? I didn't catch one last year. Previous years I did. You know, like the bowfin bite was always picking up. I was seeing more and more every year, like on my line. But last year, not one bowfin. Yeah, he got on a couple pike. Always. Yeah. Was there a lot of smallie beds there? Oh yeah. Smallies or largies? Smallmouth beds? Huh. In the creek, eh? Okay, I get it. There's some heavy rain. I want to catch fish off this shrimp though. And I really do. I do, Tim. But bass are close still, bud, and the pike will hit the top water. I know what you're saying, brother. I got a whopper plopper right here in front of me. Tim, I'd love to throw it, but odds are bass will hit it over a pike. Hard to say. It could be wrong by that, but yeah, I'm fishing top water right now. It's kind of not the best idea. Just bummer. Because then I don't want to disturb if there's any, because bass could be nesting up in here. They really could be. The way it comes here, the bottom sandier / muddier bed, like in and around here, this could be a spot that holds some nests. Could be. So I just don't want to disturb any bass. I was throwing spinner earlier for pike or walleye, but I didn't get one. What was that? Okay, yes, we're good. Northern, you got the #1 crown, eh? Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, right on. Yeah, yeah. Well, let me know. You guys plan it up. We can plan it around my schedule if you want, so I can guarantee I can come. Whatever you guys want. Yeah, yeah, we will. I will. I should have already been with these guys fishing already. I've been with met up with Steel City a couple of times in the spring. But yeah, I should be meeting up with these fellas more. If I could change walleye opener, I would have gone fishing with those boys instead of going through what I went through. Come on, fishy. Yeah. Well, what we could do for that one is, I guess, panel up, maybe. It doesn't matter to me, though. Whatever. Well, those boys can go live. I can just hang out and fish for once, too. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Either or, guys. Whatever anybody wants to do. Yeah, those happen. I mean, all boats. It was just one of those days, and you know, those days happen where you're gonna mark and see lots of fish, and they're just not eating. They're not, you know, they're not on. They're not on. They're not on. Today's slow. Good. I seen a couple fish here today, catfish, anyways, but. Maybe too many people for Paul. Who knows? He'll fish across at the other spot or something. Yeah, something to do, eh? Yeah, a couple fish. Nothing to brag about, but good times. We're out, we're breathing, we're hanging out. It's good, bro. Probably should have stuck with worm, maybe, but I gotta try this shrimp. Itching to see a bowfin. We want to see a bowfin. They'll be all colored. The males will be all colored up right now, too. Like it's. See fluorescent green on a fish right now? That'd be cool. And I'm fishing past the mud line, I think. Should be okay. Yeah, it should. Yeah, it works for other people. Yeah, I know, Daniel. Well, Daniel, we're going to have to do that, bro, because even if I put stickers in the mail tomorrow, I want to give you jigs and stuff. So, dude, I just got to just come out, bro. And it's going to be the best, easiest way. And I mean, yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice. We'll see. See if something hits this shrimp. I could have done combination shrimp and worm, but I thought, you know what? Lob shrimp out there. I mean, those catfish bites were pretty far from one another. They weren't rapid, like back to back. My spouse works Saturday, so I got the kids for sure on that way. For Saturday, anyways. I can see what's going on. I have your number. Come on, something, eat this shrimp. Yeah, bro, it's not gonna work Saturday. I'm family day, bro. Straight up. Family from morning to I go to bed. Saturday is a write-off for me, bro. Regardless of timings that way. Saturday is just, I know it's a write-off. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be pretty much. You're right. He's got a point there, Daniel. We'll see. Said hi. Who said hi? That's weird. Someone said hi, but I don't know who it is. That's different. Not seen that before. Someone said hi, but I can't see who it is or their profile pic. That's so strange. Hey, what's up, G? Didn't end up going creek fishing, bro. I ended up down here. That's their profile, but no name. Said hi is their name? Interesting, David. Interesting, bro. Should I throw worm back on? Yeah, huh. Interesting. No one's got some big rain. Let's see, I thought maybe that was a fish. Maybe not. I think Paul does speak in the co-authoress for carp. I think. There's fish. We got one there biting, guys. There we go. Ooh, yeah. What's this one gonna be? It's the biggest fish of the day. Guarantee that. Hit the shrimp. Yeah. It's a bigger one. Just by the feel, anyways. Gotta be just another cat. If it was a walleye, we would have just put it in. Yeah, decent chance. Yeah, it doesn't look much bigger than the ones, but it must have more of a girth on it. I'm gonna have to get down in the mud for this one. I'm too heavy to bring my line. Yeah, I gotta climb down there too. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna get back up here. It's just the bank is just. I mean, it's not, it doesn't seem bigger than the last one, but it felt bigger on the rear end. It's gotta have a little more weight to it. Oh yeah, sliding all over here. Please let me up. Yeah, good. Better, a bit better of a fish, I think. Yeah, not bad. It's the heaviest fish for sure, because I could feel that. But I mean, lengthwise, it's pretty much the same. They hold weight. So odd with a fish. I guess just like people. I mean, I don't look like I weigh what I weigh, but I weigh it. You know what I mean? Just things are deceiving. That's not a bad fish. I'm going to say it's 3.8 pounds. Let's weigh it quick. And I could be wrong. Let's see what we got here. Okay, tear it at 0. Oops. Hang on here. Something's wrong because it's telling me it's only 4 ounces. It's the scale I got, eh? The scale I got. I need to get something better. Okay, back to 0. I was close. 4.2. 4.2 pounds. So I said 3.8. I was 4 ounces off. What do we got here, brother? Caden, brother. Thank you so much, my friend. My bro. Do 10 push-ups. I don't like doing tricks for donuts, bro. Or anything like that. I appreciate it there, Caden. I can do 10 push-ups, no problem. I'm in good enough shape for that. That's no sweat at all. But let's get this one back in the water. Thanks, my brother. I thank you so much there, bro. Do my best to help you with your channel. Can, anyways. Nice. Not a bad fish, guys, really. So I was close. I guess 3.8, 4.2. I can almost guess the sizes when because they're all roughly the same, right? 4.5. Yeah, Dano, it ended up being 4.2. Why did you read 4.5? I thought whoa! Okay, buddy, go in the water. That's good. Way it goes, swimming away. So that was on straight shrimp. So they hit it nicely. No, it probably won't get a 15-pounder here, Caden. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. A 15-pound bowfin would be so cool. And Caden, I'm only fishing with 8-pound test line. We're gonna stick with the shrimp, guys. Try to cast out to... Did I just hear thunder? I think I heard some rumbling in the sky a little bit from a distance. That wasn't a bad fish, guys. Thanks again, Caden. I appreciate you, bro. You're the man. I should make you a t-shirt, Caden. We're going on, our postal service is going on strike on Friday, from what I hear. So I won't be able to ship anything unless I do it super expensive. Guys, we're not looped. Done. Is that what you do, bud? Northern. Why, are you a postal person? Arizona, how's it going? Welcome in, bro. How you keeping? You down in Arizona, I would imagine. Probably nice and warm. I think the best thing to do is shut it down. Restart. Shut it right down. Let it collapse. I hate to say that. Sometimes that has to happen. No offense to any postal worker. No offense to anybody in their union. No offense. I get it. They're making a living. Whatever. But I don't know. It has to restart. It's not profitable at all. And now we're striking all the time. And then I know what it is. Like, I mean, their compensation rates are probably ridiculous. Postal Service. As far as I know, anytime the weather's bad, I don't get mail. So I think my postal guy stays home or does something else or something. Because the weather gets bad. Now, when I was a kid, you'd see them cruising through. But I think they have so many injuries on record. Personally, I think that. I don't know that. But I think it's time Canada Post closes fully and it's restarted. That's my opinion. I hate to say that. I know it employs a lot of people, so don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone to lose jobs or have to start a new career or anything like that. So I guess I'll take that back. It's out of my control. I know nothing about it, but it's going to be a constant. There's issues with the Postal Service, that's for sure. And I don't know what's going to happen. It's not 100. Oh, might be getting a hit. We might get another one here, unless my line's around that stick I see there. Is that fish or this line? See, that's not fish, I don't think, guys. There. It's a stick that was against my line. It's gone now. Yeah, I get it. I don't know if they only come to my street so many times a week now or what it is. Or whether it's more risky sending them out. Because if they get a compensation claim, it's going to cost thousands and thousands of dollars. More than just what the employee gets when they're at home hurt. It costs way more. There's fees, there's administratives, man, go on forever. And then the rates go up for the company. We'll see. See what happens. Yep. And a lot of them look weathered and injured. I don't know. Not when I was a kid. You saw the postman trooping through the snow, going yard to yard, cutting across. You know, I think they got told they couldn't cut across anymore, which is dumb. You want your mail or not, you let them cut across your lawn. You know what I mean? You want your mail or not? If I was a postal person, they told me I couldn't cut across lawns to deliver. Like, too bad. It's just what's gone on forever. And you cut across the lawns. Take the shortest way. Pound it out, you know? Why do 150 billion more steps a day than you have to? Good, PR Fishing Journal. Welcome to the channel. We got a few catfish. They did they? They really did, eh, Arizona? I thought that was you guys had a really good postal United Post. I thought it was, What's going on there, PA? Is it? Okay, I didn't know that. I just never hear of them having issues, and I know other creators mail stuff all over the place in the US, and it always seems like I never hear of issues or complaints. So, oh, okay. I don't know. Hit or miss anywhere, eh? Or hit or miss? Okay. Yeah, like I won't send a thing without tracking now. Like jigs, like I won't send nothing without tracking. This way I can know where it vanished, where my mail disappeared, right? Or they can know. If you don't get tracking, it's no guarantee you throw something in the mail. But I don't know. Should have got tracking. Like, you know. You've never had a problem. Right. Yeah, and I've never heard of anyone else having problems, but let's tighten this line a little bit. Hey, PA, I was on your Instagram the other day. You're rocking the Instagram likes and stuff, I noticed, eh? You guys are. I did Instagram under motorcycles, and I built a big following. It didn't pay me anything. There was no, you know. So I literally closed it down fully. I used to do motorcycle content. And I used to get like similar, you know, a couple hundred likes and la 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 la, and pretty busy. I think the post I was on of yours the other day, liked it. 203 likes you were at there on that one. Yeah, they work hard. Yeah. Right, I bet. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I have a lot of respect for the Postal Service, anyone who does that job. As long as they take it as seriously as they can and, you know, find that balance of company employee kind of situation, but which I probably should run over and check my PO box later. I don't know what happens when the strike happens. I know I was talking to the lady last I was in there, because I'm due to pay them for another 3 months coming up soon, like pretty much now. Well, I talked to her about it, and I said, oh, I'll just be in the next couple weeks, and I'll pay for the few more months, because I want to keep that post box I have. But like, what happens when they're on strike? I'm not getting mail. Why should I have to pay for my PO box? I'll talk to them about it when I go in today. So I'll be like, you guys go on strike. Does that mean my P.O. box will sit idle? I won't pay until it's up and running again? Because they're not getting my money when no mail's coming, you know? And who knows? Maybe they go on strike and they start profiting, because strike pay is nothing, you know? They might start profiting when they're on strike. So yeah, we'll strike 4 months a year. That'll help our numbers. Who knows? Who knows, hey? No, man. No, I got an OUTFISH Ontario old Instagram that I got access back to. And then I have an OUTFISH Ontario official with not one post on it. No, I'm not doing Instagram, Dano. Waste of my time. I'm not. No. YouTube only, bro. All the way across the board. I should have been focusing on fishing YouTube from before I was doing the motorcycle Instagram and all that. If I could go back in time. I like meeting people, but Instagram's different, man. And for a while there, I tried to use Instagram to promote YouTube, to promote my YouTube. That never worked. People either stick to the Instagram or stick to YouTube, it seems, that I found. Very few kind of, you know, some people are like full-on Instagrammers. Some people are like full-on YouTubers. Like what they watch or what they like and what they do. We have lots of lakes, Tim, bro. This is Ontario, Canada. Man, you just look at the map, dude. I had two CBR. I had a CBR 300 and then a Yamaha R3, and then I had an FZ09. FZ09, I bought it, rode it for a season, and sold it because I drove around in first gear all the time, man. Like I couldn't use the gears. They're too fast. Too fast. So it was like I liked riding a bike. I want to go through the gears. So that's why those small CC bikes you have a lot more fun on without breaking the law. You know what I mean? The FZ09, dude, thing was a beast, like a weapon, you know? Oh, two businesses you run on Instagram? You making good money on that? You're running two businesses on Instagram? What are you selling? What are you doing? Like, what is it about, Tim? As far as I know, Instagram doesn't pay, bro. Waste of anyone's time. That's what I knew. I could be wrong. I don't have the facts, but... Nice, okay, right on. My next bike I purchase, it might be a classic bike, because I'm only going to ride it here and there. That was a good bite. I'm only going to ride it. And I only have so much time between family and... There we go. Nope, it spit it. Darn, I should have waited on that one. Between the family, when I do have to work, and then fishing, I just prefer the fishing than the riding around. But I would like to have a project bike. Got no place to park it. My boat takes up my whole garage. And that's why. Sometimes with the big piece of shrimp, you gotta have it hooked right. And that's why we went through what we just went through there. Bummer, guys. Missed a fish. I think fishing's just much better. It's my passion. And, you know, the way the roads are getting nowadays, I mean, it's changed. In Canada, I mean, we have the, you know, ask an insurance company, they'll tell you it's, you know, the roads are a lot more dangerous, especially for a motorcyclist, I would say, here in Ontario, here in Canada. And I mean, there's some folks that get in an accident or take someone out and they're like, oh, my fault, oh, okay. It happens. Here's my insurance. Well, that doesn't already save someone's life, return someone back to their family. It's a serious deal. People got to drive safely, man. Most of these accidents that are happening really are preventable, like 100%. No, we don't just honk and switch lanes. No, we signal, we look in the mirrors, and then we go when it's clear. You know? Okay. Yeah, it's bad there too. Yeah, I get it. Okay, yeah. You hear me out. The roads are... You getting another bite there? Come on, fish. The fish starting to pick up? They could be. What's up there, Jay Fishing? Fat Cat's in the house. How's it going, bro? So yeah, my son, he's 16, and he's like, Dad, why listen to get white on the road? And I'm like, no, not happening. I said, no way. Not on today's roads. No matter how good you are at riding, no matter how good it's, man, there's fish. Come on, fish. Here we go. We got it on. I wonder what it is. It bit weird. It's staying kind of low. I'm going to say it's going to be another channel cat. Look at that take and drag, guys. If it was bowfin, I think we'd be breaking water by now. I don't know. It's pulling pretty good. I'll tighten the drag up a little bit. Like everyone must think, oh, he keeps his drag real loose. It's not real loose. I'll real loose it and it'll go for a good run. It's got to be another 4-pounder. Doesn't sound heavy, right? Oh, yeah, nice fish, guys. This will be a 5-pounder, 5.5, 6-pound. Nice fish. Another gray one, really gray in color. Gonna have to go down the muddy bank for this one. Nice fish, guys, nice fish. Not a bad fish, can't complain. These baddies are spawning. Dude. Probably. See if I can get this up. Too heavy up there. I'm gonna get me food. Now it's resting. It's gonna want to go for more. I think I'm gonna have no choice but to just get this one. See how far it takes me down the bank. Oh, slippery. Just got a chew me there. How am I getting back up here? Okay. Oh! Almost went in the drink there, guys. All body. Come on. Okay, we're up. Oh! Ugh. Look at how blue and gray in color this fish is. Look at that, right? And these are the ones that I say, oh, is that a catfish? Look at that fish, guys. Right? I mean, look at that. It's grayish blue, purple in color. That fish, man. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, pretty good fish, guys. On the shrimp, yeah, on the shrimp. This one's blind. This is a blind catfish. Probably still spawns and everything. It doesn't have eyes. Let's see. Oh no, it has one eye. Should we weigh it? Should we weigh this bad boy? Look at the colors on it. You guys see what I'm looking at? Just let's weigh it. Just for craps and giggles. Last one was 4.2. Thanks, Arizona. Okay. You just keep away from his actual gills. Let me see here. Again, scale's not working. I got to reset it. Easy, buddy. Easy. We'll get you back in the water in a minute. We just want to get a weight. This one here, 5 ounces. You know, and really for length, the other ones were just as long. Just hold the weight differently, you know? Yeah, 5.5, yeah. Oh no, it's close, you were close. It's 5.14, so it's almost a 6-pounder. Nice, so you guys are all close. Oh, probably. I mean, the bass love shrimp. You get it around bass, though. That's a nice fish. I'm happy with that. Not bad, not bad. For this upper Grand, we're 2 dams up from Lake Erie. It's a good sized channel for being up here where we're at. Really. Drop them back in down here. You'll be better off. There you go, buddy. Yeah, that was on the straight shrimp. You know, guys, I love the Grand River because if other species aren't biting, ordinarily catfish, you're gonna see some fish. You know, you're gonna see something. Whether it's catfish or sheephead or suckers or, you know. We're gonna stick with the shrimp. That one I wouldn't have kept, Paul. The first one I caught, I would have kept. I think that was just a little too big to keep. I think. 3.5, 4-pound channel cats, nice and fresh. Haven't been in the river long, you know. I think the bite is starting to pick up. From them shutting down, they got to eat eventually again. I could be totally wrong and they've been eating the whole time. But I think they shut down before the system came in. Because I was fishing the night the system come. And this weather front come in. I caught fish, but they did slow up in a time where it would normally pick up. So I don't remember a bait shop right here, Dave, but it's a great spot, bro. Fill your tank up, fish for a half hour or so, a couple hours. You're gonna catch fish. 1 minute, guys. David, I'm in Middleport, bro. I'm in Middleport. You're thinking I'm in Caledonia. I'm upriver in Middleport. I see. You thought I was right in Caledonia. Yeah, that one's gone. I used to love going and supporting that tackle shop, David. And I don't see how that wouldn't be lucrative there. Like, you know, there's people fishing year-round there. It's, that spot should have been all right. Oh, see you there, Arizona. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Sorry I missed you there. I walked away for a second there. Yeah, I appreciate you, Arizona. Stay well, eh? No, that's the dam. Well, there we go already, guys. Is that a hit? That could have been debris hitting the line, but definitely moved my rod over. Could have been current. I don't see any bites there now, but I think they're picking up. I think that just from what I've seen between the last couple of fish, is it's go time. Well, tomorrow might be a good day for trolling for walleye in the rain. I don't know. You gotta just feel them out. Feel it out. Yeah, you too? Oh. Not missing anything else, am I? Almost, it's 20 to 7 pretty much, eh? 20 to 7. I gotta shut her down soon. We'll go for one more fish here, guys. Yeah. That's what they did there, eh, David? You'd ring the bell. Even if it was at 10 or 11, they'd someone from the house, family business, ring the bell and they'd count. And then they held like a couple of derbies out of there too and stuff. I still have a Caledonia bait and tackle minnow bucket with their print on it, which I'm glad I have that. That place, man, hopefully something reopens there. But I think they took that garage and they made it a garage. Like it's someone's using it just as a house. Yeah. I'm just gonna check this because let's just give it a little pull. There we go. Birds are starting to chirp. They weren't chirping earlier. They didn't chirp all day yesterday. Pause in the system. It's lightly misting rain, like lightly. Like it's still raining, but it's slowed up more than it's raining less now than it has in 2 days, I think. Oh, now it's starting again, so pardon me. But yeah, the birds are going pretty good. Maybe it's the time of day. Oh, really, eh? Ah, wheel bearing? Oh, bummer. What are you going for up there? Obviously, your walleye, David. David's walleye, man, pretty much. Am I right, David? I know he suggests me to catch walleye a lot, so he'll be like, throw lures for walleye. I think David's a walleye guy. I can't complain about that last catfish, though. Did anyone see what I'm talking about the colors on it, the blue look to it, and stuff like that? Now, species-wise, I think I would catch a flathead here before a blue. I don't know, but apparently there's flatheads in Ontario. And then for blue catfish, it'll say lower Great Lakes Basin. Well, I'm on the river that connects to the lower Great Lake there. Yeah, walleye and pike. Yeah, I knew that, David. I just... Oh, that sucks, brother. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I want to get one more here. I hope my truck won't need a wheel bearing this year. I hope. It had a whole new front end on when I bought it. I bought it used, so they put a complete new front end on it. It wasn't in an accident or anything, I guess. I don't know. Just figured to sell it certified with warranty, it needed to be done. So I hope I have no truck hiccups this year. Besides maintenance, oil change, it's gotta, like, you know, hopefully. I don't know, I recast this. I don't know. Let's recast. I think when I checked it a couple of times, I brought it in from that mud line a bit. And let's go to the right a bit. We haven't done that yet. We're out there a good distance. Oh, we'll see where it settles. So tighten up the line a bit. Let's see how quick we can get one. Stop raining. It's on and off, I guess. To finish this off with a bowfin, guys, it would make my day. My day's already made. I'm happy. I'm not... It is what it is, but... Man, to get a bowfin would top things off here. We'll let this soak a good 20 minutes or something like that. Yeah, thanks, Searchin'. Well, it's been okay, buddy. It was slow, like a casted spinner when I first got started. And then switched over here for bottom fish or whatever, fish and worm, and then shrimp. And we've caught a few catfish. I don't know whether our numbers are at 4 or... Yeah, good fight. Is good fried? I didn't know that. Yeah, I wouldn't eat one. They're like tough. They got like almost, they're like a lizard skin kind of. I don't know. I've never heard of anyone eating one. But right on. Yeah, no, we gotta both have a job to do out there. And there's only so many of them I find. They're prehistoric. Catch and release them. But that's cool. In the winter you do, eh? Huh. Interesting. That's cool. Right on. You know what, guys? let's go this way. Every fish is edible around here, really. What fish technically wouldn't help you survive? There's no poisonous fish here that you got to worry about sacks in them or nothing like that, from what I understand. Like, you know, it's not like there's puffer fish or anything's edible here, really. If you're hungry, you can eat it. Oh, that would be nice, buddy. Burbot. Oh, yeah. But I mean, if I was hungry enough, I'd eat a creek chub. No problem. So if I was hungry enough, I'd eat pickled gobies. Like, it is what it is, right? Yeah, you just got to clean them right? Yeah, no, but puffers, you got to know what you're doing with them, right? Yeah, there's a way you got to know what you're doing to clean them so you don't end up poking that sack or something. Am I right? No, Florida has puffers. What's Mad Tom's, Steel City? Is that a fish around here, bud? Micro catfish? Mad Tom? Around here? What do you guys think the fishing would be like up here? Anyone ever like trolled it? Like in a boat or walleye fished it? Here where I am, the second upper from the Grand. This is what I do when I come up this way, and then I fish around that Caledonia Bridge. And I hit rock bass, bluegill, and bass normally, and the odd pike. But I've never trolled up here for walleye. There is there? Like this upper, like Middleport where I'm at? Yeah, you know what? And it's not far to get to. For me, it's, I don't know, within 20 minutes I can have my boat along this river. I mean, it's convenient. I gotta try it out. There's miles and miles of river. I just always tow down to Cayuga, right? A lot of times, or then go Dunville for boat river fishing. But this would be most convenient. If I could start getting on the fish that I get on anywhere else here, this is where I'd probably just consistently go. I think you can get a launch pass at the, what is it called? Where they do the powwows and stuff up here. Chiefswood Park there. And then there's that landing or whatever. Either way, I mean, at that point, whatever landing, I don't know what it costs there to launch, but yeah. Oh, for sure. No, you're right. The walleye are lazy. That's why I knew we didn't. I can tell when I have one on, when I'm reeling one in. But they're table fare. They're a good fish to eat. Like if I caught a walleye next fish here, we're taking it home. We got fish biting, guys. That line is bouncing. So it's either, we don't have hits yet, but that line did. The line itself made a movement there. Now again, that could be a twig or anything drifting down river that hits my line, so. Yeah, Chiefswood, Steel City. There we go. Is that stick or fish? Fish. It's not as big. It'll be a catfish, I would assume. It spit it? No, it surfaced way out there. It's not a big one. 2 pounds, pound and a half. Another cat. Actually, it's a 3-4 pounder. This one I might be able to get to come up the bank. 3 pounder should come up the bank okay on this line. Don't like getting them dirty like that. But again, when I know they're about 3 pounds, I can just drag them up the line. A little female, I think. So this would be, I guess, your eater. Right there. I know it's dirty now, but there's, I think. Whoops, 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 whoops. Whoa, that's the first channel cat that's poked me in a while. Normally it's the bullheads that get me, but hey, another fish. I think the first one we caught was about this size. Mayhem, how's it going? Good to see you. How are you? Enjoying the rain days? Just chilling out a bit or what? Get in the water? Yeah, we're good. But again, they're not crushing it. I knew that fish was at our bait for a bit until it took it. We saw that line move a little bit, and it didn't just swim up and eat the bait. It thought about it for a bit. Right on, Rocket. Yeah, sweet. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Mayhem. Dorothy in the house. Where I missed that. Where was he going? I'd have to scroll back up. Scroll back up. And herds of channel cats up here, guys. Herds of them, really. They're not monsters, but they're decent fish still. Oh, White River, okay. Moon River I want to check out, guys. Moon River. Heard a lot of good things about the moon. Starting to rain a little harder here. See, I always say, oh, I'm going to catch one more fish and then I'm going to shut it down. I'm addicted to fishing, man. Soaking wet here, unprepared. And I just want to keep fishing. I'm due for that warm-up, though. All right, one more fish and then we'll pack it in. One more fish. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Yeah, Paul knows it. What's up, Chris B? Yeah, bro. We're catching some fish. We're catching channel catfish. Yeah, that's cool, Rocket. I mean, I recommend. There's some kind of clouds happening out there. I recommend GoProing, bro, when you can get a chance. I mean, maybe you want to do some live streams too, but also, you know, GoPro, editing app, and start playing around with things. Go live and get her going, bro, if you want. Yeah, it's Catfish River, yeah. I noticed, though, once I get like a half hour of a video, it's hard to edit. I like, because, I don't know, so much to keep track of and to organize and do a long video editing like that. It's, for me anyways. Hey, thanks, ma'am. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Yeah. Mayhem. Guys, everybody connect to Mayhem there. I think everybody pretty much would be already connected. Dano and the rest of the regulars, I would imagine. But if not, guys, if you don't mind, Real good folk there, Mayhem. Out of Hamilton, Ontario. You're welcome. Yeah. Something's changing. The wind shifting. What's going on here? The river's looking different. I think I gotta reel in and get out past this mud line. I'm right there. I ended up, when I cast out to the right, I'm better off. Because by the time she sinks and then moves down a little bit with the current, finding we're better off. It'll keep me out. I want to stay out past that mud line a bit. There, we're way out there. Yeah, you didn't know that, Steel City? Yeah, she's down in the creek. Yeah, local. She's our neighbor. She's in our hood. Alrighty. One more fish. Shutting her down. It's hard to, it's gonna miss sometimes people's lives, even if you have notifications set. It just seems to, we're all sub to a lot of people, and we're getting notifications in all the time, and it's easy to miss some notifications. 5 hours later, Paul's way knows it. I know, Paul. I am soaking wet though, Paul, and I want to feel that heat from the GM there on me. And I got to get going home, spend some time with the kids there before bed and all that. And whatever, right? Get all nice and dry. I got to check my emails because I don't do that when I'm live. Stuff, not for like YouTube emails, for life stuff. So I got to, which YouTube is life and fishing is life, don't get me wrong, but just work stuff and stuff like that. Check my emails. It is, eh? Yeah. Yeah, Tony's Creek. She does, actually, you know that. I don't think she minds, and I like seeing a little bit of green in that chat, but we'll do that. I like having a little bit of green and a little bit of not blue in there too, and Mayhem's super cool. I don't think she's ever minded not being wrenched, but she's got it now. Last I looked, well, I haven't looked at the forecast in a few days now, but I thought Friday was still calling for 1 mil, which isn't a lot of rain. I know, I thank you, Mayhem, I know. Yeah. Everybody, yeah, I know. Technically, Northern everybody needs to be blue, right? But it's not healthy for a channel, buddy. I guess it's okay if you have 26,000 subscribers and everybody's almost blue. You're still going to get your turnout. But I just find to get on the feeds and streams, all blue isn't always the way to go, but it's good to help grow a channel, but not in okay, whoever's texting me, stop it. Text me once more. Text me once. Okay, there you did. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. No problem at all. Chatting and being me. I don't need to click this channel and go. I will. That's what I'll do if someone wants me to connect. I'll say, because if I'm not blue, I'll get them to go to my short and then I'll get to them easier. A lot of at tags and a lot of channel names you type in, it doesn't come up. You type in even OUTFISH, it'll come up. You don't even got to type in Ontario. So sometimes it's hard to connect the channels not being blue because I don't know their name. You'll type in their name exactly how it is, and sometimes it doesn't show up. And when you're building a channel and you want to have a YouTube channel, you want to make sure that your channel's easily type in and your name comes up. That's what I think. Northern, you weren't blue, but you did a mod thing for me the other whatever, and I'm like, okay, well, if you're gonna act on things, I appreciate that. But a lot of times people know I like to delete things and I like to be the one that closes someone out too. So at the same time, that's sometimes why people won't delete a comment that comes in. But sometimes I'm just not looking at the chat. So people do get on it for me there. And then, so we have 21 people in here. They see all blue. They're afraid to chat. We got a fish, guys. We got one biting anyways. You know what I mean? It scares people away. Seeing everybody blue in here. So it drives me nuts. Think of the population of one city, guys. The population of one city. Your subscribers on your YouTube channels, you know? The world is vast. The population's big. Yeah. Colby, dude. Seeing Colby. He should be blue too. He was blue before. Colby, I didn't take you off from being blue somehow. That's happened before too. Steel City comes in once in a while and he's not blue anymore, and I can never figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but Dano, sometimes he'll come in and all of a sudden he's not blue anymore. And I'm like, hey, how'd that happen? I hadn't even been into my moderation spot to add or remove anybody. And sometimes he's come in twice and he hasn't been blue. And I'm like, how'd that happen? I have no managing mods that can go in and play around with any of that. Yeah. Yeah, Steel City, we've been there. Yeah, that was something else with your channel though, bro. Or something with your, something like that, brother. Remember that? Like, you've had that at other channels too. All right, I had to. No bites, eh? No bites. See, now I have no one chatting green in here. It's all blue. Bummer. Makes me want to end the stream, guys. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? 22 people here. Only blues are chatting. Come on, there. And then they left, right? That's the shorts feed. Yeah. Yeah, but if you noticed a second ago, it was up to 22. All the blues scare other new people from chatting, I believe, and getting involved. I think that. When they see where there's blue, green, and then a bunch of, you know, the clear colors, they're more, hey, how's it going? They're more willing to chat. They think it's too ganged up with all the blues, I think. That's my opinion. That's my thought. No. Traveling Gypsy, we're good. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I'm not going to do that. I don't know if you guys remember last year where I stopped having a chat. I can't do that, though. I do have members. Oh, there we go. We're getting a fish here, guys. Good. Good. A fish is what we need right now. It was definite fish. It's gone, though. It's not there now. Come back, fish. Yeah, definitely not. I was just dragging my bait along the bottom there. Well, something had a taste of it. Come on back. No, Daniel. Daniel. You're a mod, dude. You're an actual moderator. That mods the channel, bro. Which, yeah, you deleted stuff today for me, didn't you? Bro, you're a mod, Daniel. Yeah, no. You stay blue, bro. And you've been a huge supporter to this channel. Like everything, bro. Financially, friendship, support. Bro, are you kidding me? And that's kind of what I was going about too, is okay. People who have donated and actually helped and been here, those are the ones that get wrenches. Yeah, what's up, Steel City? No fishing today? Working? Deborah, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah's awesome. And on mods, Mayhem. That's cool. Yeah, there's a good balance to get on all the short feeds and stuff. To get growing, the population is huge. Think of your city and how many people live in it. You really want to grow. People think that blue idea. I know from experience on my channel, playing with it. Yeah. Well, there's one channel that doesn't have comments. Steel City. Actually, I subbed through this channel because you mentioned it to me. It's the guy who's standing by the river. Doesn't say much at all, but he always has 50 plus people in there and lots of likes. You know which one I'm talking about, Steel City? Who? You get hurt worse unless you're... No. Do they even do that split income anymore? that harder rain might be starting to come. We're getting bigger drops anyways. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, man. Yeah. Paul's smart. Yeah. Paul's smarter than the average man. That's what I think. Just the way it is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I betcha. I betcha. Yeah, that's only what he had with, like, yeah, exactly. I bet, Paul. No, he's probably all prepared for that, too. How he carts things down and organized fella. Cart porter wheelbarrow, right on. Sweet. It's like his Jeffy sled, but for carping. Workouts are good, Daniel. Workouts are good, bud. Oh, was that a leaf hitting my line? Yep. The wind's picking up. I think the wind shifted in the last 20 minutes. Which is a good thing. Get rid of them northeast winds. I think it shifted. Wind's now going down the river. Nice. That was me. Oh, there's the beaver. There's the beaver that munches on the tree. See it there? It's a good sized beaver. See the body on it? It's quite the distance out there. It's a good sizer. Up close it would be a good size one. It's coming over. It's coming over to have a few munches at the bark. It probably would have come right up here if I wasn't here. Said it's going down a bit more. I'm gonna recast. I'm gonna add some worm on it. And you see, so slowly with current and things hitting the line, the bait still moves down. I got 3/4 of an ounce. Wait a minute. Oh, our baits, we don't bait on. We're not gonna catch a fish like that, are we? So I'll go a piece of shrimp and some worm. All right. We're gonna catch a fish off this cast, I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna go home. Let's see if we can get this on a view where we'll see the bite. I don't know, that'll have to work, I guess. We'll get one off this cast. I'm confident on that. We had hits on the other one. They got our shrimp. And of course, I'm not going to get a... It's hard to catch a fish off a bare hook, depending on where you are. Channel cats up here, eh? Okay. All channel cats today. Golf cart, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for not having insurance or something, those carts that you just mentioned, Daniel, would be the best. Because I think that's, you know, your electric. I think you're clear from insurance that way. I think. Yeah, when I get older, I might be doing something like that. I'm gonna fish until the day I can't stand in the water's edge no more, I guess. Or if I'm in a wheelchair, anytime I can get to fishing, even if I'm in a wheelchair, I'm gonna fish in a wheelchair. Or whatever the case is. So, like, anglers, we never retire from angling. It's a thing, like, we're gonna fish until that's it, till our mind's gone, or until we cannot, you know, and then we'll watch YouTube and fish through other people or whatever, you know. Hey guys, you know who we haven't seen, and I hope they're okay? Web shooter. Why have we not seen web shooter? And I think midwinter stopped seeing web shooter. No other channels I've seen them at. Just keep fishing, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's all mental. If yeah, and then physically, our mind will get us to fishing still, even when we're physically not able to, I think. But web shooter, guys. Hope that guy's all right. Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. He's all right then. That's the main thing. Oh, yeah, that's right. You linked up numbers with him and stuff. I remember that, Paul. That's right. Hey, come on, fish. I do got to get going, guys. I do. but let's see if we can get another fish here. There we go. We're getting a bite. We're gonna get it. It's gonna happen for us, I hope. I said we'd get one on this cast. We just had a hit. A light little poke at it. We got the worm and shrimp on. Come on, fish, hit it. Thank you so much. Anything, how's it going, bud? And Dorothy, I appreciate it. See, anything, I like the chat not to have all blues, eh? So Dorothy, or Deborah, she doesn't mind not being blue, which is good. We should, actually, anything, last time you came in to one of my chats here, we caught a fish, right? You brought good luck. Come on, fish. We had one hit our line there. Something happened there. It's been pretty good. It's been a channel cat ordeal. We've had nothing but rain, eh? No fish? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I don't know. What are we at, guys? 5 channel, but it was, man, I casted spinner first. Really, the catfish have just kind of picked up. We had like a system come through here. Actually, you might have had east winds as well. But yeah, the winds have shifted now, I think back to the west. I don't know, but the wind's going down the river. It was going up the river. Everyone says TikTok. Not me, bro. You saw the last one? Okay. The one before the last one was, I think, our biggest fish. It was only 5.5 pounds, but it was still nice. Or whatever it was. Yeah. TikTok up in North Bay. He's got a good fishery around him. Really good fishery. You can go a little further north. He's got tons inland, little deep lakes, tons of trout. Got walleye, pike, got muskie. He's got everything in his area there. Bass, whatever he wants. Make a slight adjustment, make sure we're not hung up on nothing. No, we're good. Good. Oh, maybe it was 514. Yeah, it was almost 2 ounces off 16. Thanks, Dorothy. My bad. Yeah, it was almost 6 pounds. Would you see that belly and the colors on that one? Almost looks like a blue, but it's not. Definitely not. Just a channel cat, but neat colors on some of them. And myself neither, Daniel. I never will be married. It did, didn't it, Dorothy? You see what I mean? And Steel City, did you see that almost 6 pound catfish I held up here? I'm gonna make a short of it later, but that's what I mean about the blue cat. Like, when I'm like, I know it wasn't a blue catfish, but you see the belly explode on that and just the shape. Total mouth gives it away though, channel cat mouth, but yeah. Skeeter, what's up, dude? What's going on there, Skeeter? What's happening? Not too much, chilling. Got a few channel cats. Nothing too huge, but it's been slow. We've been battling this weather system. But the weather system is kind of leaving us now, I think. Hey, Dano, what's that radar still look like? Still look like I'm in a hurricane? Or is that moving out? Long day? It happens, bro. I'm surprised I didn't have that here. And when I came, I fished spinner baits first and stuff for like game ear fish, pike or walleye. Nothing. And I just felt like... So then I started sinking the worm. Eventually, it took a while. Caught a catfish, channel cat. But yeah, it's they're not active here, really. I got lucky. I caught a few fish, but few and far between. So I do believe the fish are still in that shut off mode. Yeah, okay. Well, we had the same pretty much. It came northwest from, yeah, or we pretty much had the same system there. It was huge. Big system. Cold fronts, it got cooler everywhere, and I don't know. Was your lure of the day? Oh, I love fishing spinner baits. Find you can cover a lot of ground, cover a lot of square footage of water with them in a quick amount of time, in a good quick period. One thing I like about them, you know, you can really cover water with them. And they spin, and fish hit spinning things, right? They were down deep? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get one more fish before I shut it down. I do have to get going, but I've been saying that 3 fish ago, though. I got pretty wet today. I wasn't coming here thinking I was fishing. I was coming out here gassing up and stuff, and then I was going to head back home and then just fish my local creek for trout. But then I saw the water, and I was like, well, I'll try it. Like, I don't know. I ended up just fishing here. Check the Doppler. It's a weird system, yeah. And the fish responded to it, I think, you know. Now here, all their pollen's just dropped. This system helped drop all that pollen off the trees and stuff. Hopefully my allergies go away this week. I've had them for quite some time. It's like having a slight cold full time, kinda. These allergies are worse than last spring. Maybe it's age though. Every year I'm gonna have worse allergies, who knows? I mean, I try not to take stuff for it. Like, what is it? It's allergies. Just get through it, right? He was here earlier. He's probably doing something. Yeah. Well, system moves south to north, right? They might have a northern. Are you still there, bro? You got a frost warning tonight? We're going down to 6, so 4.5 hours north. That should mean frost. Frost warning, yeah, later on. Yeah, so then you got like the spring rain, and then it's gonna go cold to frost tonight. Next week will be better for everyone. Man, we saw some movement on this, but come on, fish, let's go. It's still swirling, hurricaning? Or has it moved a bit north, hurricaning? I'll look at it, bro. When I get the chance. Yeah, we shouldn't see, we're good. Yeah, it'd be pretty freaky if we got a frost now. I think we'd see snow flurries without having a frost before we see a frost. I think we're done. I think we're clear. I mean, 6 is getting down there. Last night it was a little chilly picking worms. I could see my breath, but I see that at 7. I think you told me last night it was 6 when I was out picking worms. Which I scored up good. And I'll go out tonight again and I'll try to get the same amount of worms. Then I'll be really... My son uses them too. For all I know, he wouldn't have fished today. But my son, he helps himself to the worms too. And are you? Nice already. Good for you. You're picking cherry tomatoes already. Dude. The full eastern from the east. Ah. Crappiest is the eastern systems for fishing. Competitive. Planted early. Yeah, cool. Yeah, like this is just our planting seasons right now. Like this week here. You could have got away with planting, I guess, a week ago. They would have survived. They probably wouldn't have stunted neither, but... Oh, okay. Well, you got some out there already, Dano? Really, eh? Nice, Dano. I guess I'm slacking, eh? I better get my tomatoes in that ground tomorrow. Normally my stuff's all planted by now. I don't know, I have like a condo backyard, right? It's tough for a full-out garden. But I do my best with what I got. Nice. You did, eh? Cool. I had a boss once who tried to grow weed in the Yukon. Didn't work out so good for him. Alaskan tomatoes, $3 a pound. $3 a pound. Hey, Steel City, did you hear that, bro? Yeah, that's a true story. Yeah. Once we were working in an old age home and the fire alarm went off because we were heat welding. And yeah, they know him well, we're gonna get a fish here. They just call him Smokey, like that's his nickname. Canada, right? Old school. Something's biting. Come on, fish. Tap, tap, tap. Come on, what's there? This is so weird. It's not biting like hitting. Is it something up against my line? Come on, fish. There it is, it's a fish. Can't be a big one. What's this, biting like a bullhead, or what's biting here? Another tap. If I grab it now, it's gone. It won't be there. I promise you that. Let's leave it be. Maybe it's just something so small picking at my shrimp there a bit. Let's leave it there. I know, eh, bud? Come on, fish. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna grab my rod. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. Oh, hang on. It's back. Come on, nope. Nothing there. I knew it. Gotta be something small. Just leave it there. Maybe we aggravated some other fish, pulling it away from that small one. Who knows? Darn it. Well, we'll just hope our bait's good and we'll just leave it there. Sturgeon, eh? I think we'd see a lot more sturgeon out of like the Lake Erie area, but too much commercial fishing. I wonder how often a commercial net sees a sturgeon now. I wonder. PA in the house. Nice to see that green. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah, so like we were talking to somebody, Michigan side, state side, I think. We were talking about sturgeon. And so they opened their season, like they'd actually have a season. Then they count how many fish were caught or something, and then they shut it down. Have you heard that? There was one caught at the Port Dover Pier a few years ago. They're definitely around. I think Georgian Bay has a good number of sturgeon as well. I have a friend with a cottage in Perry Sound, and he said he's seen one there. But anyways, yeah, nobody keeps them. Not anymore. Like, you know, I think back in the day they did, but I think it was like commercial fishing. They get into the nets, and they were costing commercial anglers a fortune, apparently. But they were slaughtering sturgeon at one point, right? Really, eh? Niagara River and lower, tons of sturgeon. Niagara has sturgeon. Oh, people have tags in the States, do they? Pardon me, I'm missing some of the comments here. Huh, amazing. Oh, I want to catch sturgeon. I want to go to Timmins for sturgeon, just in their town docks there. Because they're legal to catch and you release them or whatever, but they're not the big, huge lake sturgeon. But Nipissing does it? Cool. I think they have a purpose and we need to have them. Just like some of the other animals we have, and people are like, why do we have them? They have a purpose. Just like the bowfin and different things. There's... Come on, fish. Let's look at our bait. We did have a bite. You know what? It was something small. And they were targeting the worm. Because we have our shrimp on and the worm's gone. Oh, my battery's gonna die here in a minute, guys. Kind of went down. Considering what we were at, let's see. That's the thing, when I'm streaming, I don't get like the 10% warnings and stuff. Or I haven't noticed any. Same way you target cats? Honestly, I got 10 minutes of battery left here. Pretty much, if that. Yeah, can't fish them. Yeah, big rod, big reel, eh? Oh yeah, braided line. Gotta be able to just, yeah. Fish just did a little surface there and a jump. Might have been I don't know what that would have been, but for a fish to jump, you'd think it was a bass, small bass. You guys probably seen that surface on the screen. There we go, there's bites. Small fish again. They're attacking that worm. I wonder what that is. Wonder what that is, guys. Same bites as before. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Nope, don't have it. Hang on to my rod here for a minute. It's something else. It's not cats or nothing. It'd be crappie. Could even be a tiny walleye. You never know. And the wind changed about a half hour ago. I don't think we're northeast winds anymore. No fish on there. Darn it, darn it. Is stuck in customs? Bummer. I hate when things get stuck at customs. Jeez. That's the downfall about us having that border. I mean, we're all North American. I don't know why they can't just... It's silly. It's silly. Yeah. What are they doing? Searching it? You ain't? Better not break it. Like, no, you know what I mean? Hey, seeing if it's hollowed out. I don't know. Like, you know. Thanks, Dorothy. I appreciate you so much. You have an awesome night, too. That little fish is biting again. Whatever it is. Well, maybe it's a different fish now. Yep. I'm going to pick up the rods. I want to try to hook this little fish. See what it is. It's got a pretty big piece of shrimp on it. So like a crappie getting past the shrimp to get to the... I should have took that shrimp off it. Huh. Tiny bits. Weird. I bet you do, Steel City. Yeah, bobber fishing for them. I know. I'm not really fishing for crappie. And I'm not going to switch nothing up now. I actually have to get going, Dano. I'm just trying to get us one more fish here. There it is. We got it. It'll be a cat. Oh, it spit it. Never mind. It spit it on me. Man, dude, why? Why'd it do that? And now this time the shrimp's gone. That's so weird. Don't think I'm not casting this back out there, because I am. I'm not going home yet. I hate getting beat like that. You know? That fish was on. You know? That fish was on. We should have had that one in. And I don't think it was a catfish. You hook a catfish, they're, you know, you usually got to use pliers even to get it out of the edge of its lip there, so. Oh, Steel City. They shouldn't be allowed to strike. When they do a strike, everything should be cleared through that's in the system before they do that. That's the thing right there, Steel City. Yeah, I never thought of the strike there for that situation. Dude, that's not right. That is not right 100%. Oh. That's the issue, see? Stuff midway is going to get stopped. Hopefully not, bro. Hopefully not, bro. Yeah, like, I mean, no one needs any male issues. We've all had enough put on our plate. That male stuff is crap. Come on, fish. I don't know if I'm happy where the bait is. I wish I was smarter with my money over the years, Paul. At least you got all the fishing gear, brother. Honestly. You still have it, really. Pretty much, right, brother? Like, it's good. Your money could have gone to worse places, bro. It's good. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, it's good. I mean, my whole era of life, this has always been a job to make money at, right? Besides now, like now it's different. So like, you know, it's easy to take money for granted when you know you can always make it the next week, you know? And most of our age groups, so it's the way we've had it our whole lives. It's always been work. It's always been money to make. This life's slightly different now. I see, that's cool though. See? All I could have gone to that, brother, alone. Every dollar there you spent on fishing, it could have gone to one of those other things you mentioned. So, no, you're doing all right, brother. I'm recasting quick. And let's go over to the right again. And I find the fish are biting way out there. None of the fish are coming from close to shore. Not today. But meanwhile, before the system, they were close to shore. That's what I found. Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, bro, you hooked me up more than 100. Dude, I just did a beautifully smooth cast. The reel you hooked me up with, bro. I'm forever so grateful for it. I so appreciate it, bro. Yeah, probably people spend a big buck on hunting. Yeah. Well, fishing, hunting, big part of the economy. It's a big part of the, you know. She's cooling down now. The temperature's starting to drop. The sun's gone. Street lights are on. Meanwhile, it's only 8 o'clock. We should have light for another hour, pretty much. That's just cloud cover and stuff, right? She's a bit gloomy. It gets dark earlier when it gets gloomy. I want small game, and pretty much for food. Like I want to do birds, and a guy I used to work with, he used to bring me rabbit in once a week. Man, that stuff is good. And I think if life changes anymore, then yeah, I want to hunt and I know it's costly, but at the same time, you know, birds and getting on some grouse and getting a wild turkey or something, you know. You're right, I'll probably spend more than I make in food. Down here anyways, right?
Chickens and cows, yeah. Eh?
Yeah, our own, like, yeah, having a hobby farm or something one day. Because I have family that does chickens every 2 years for boilers, and they have egg chickens full time, like consistently. It's because they do, in 6 weeks, they grow enough chickens to fill their freezer for 2 years, you know? So they can't. Had it plugged back in. I thought I was going to lose the stream fully. Woo! Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, I think the text just come through, bro. Yeah. And so I ran up. I plugged my phone in. Yeah, I plugged my phone in. And then I went back down and reeled in my stuff. Yeah, it's cool. I think I just got it, brother. I appreciate that. So appreciate it. You know what? I think the fishing is slow today. I managed to catch a few channel cats. Yeah, I know. Moose is getting closer. I'd like it just across the road. Like, I don't know what it's doing standing here like that. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, I know. Moose, cross the road, man. If you're gonna cross the road, let's go. I would never say that to a moose. Yeah, it was still productive. It wasn't bad. You're right, Steel City. A few fish were caught. There were some bites. I think most of those fish were kind of within the bite's starting to pick up from the system or whatever. Hunting with the Chevy. Yeah. Well, let's get this heat up there and we'll clear that windshield. First order of business, I'm starving. I think my spouse might be watching. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, can't do it, Daniel. The Popeyes, that Popeyes money, it's got to go to fishing, bro. No Popeyes. I got food at home and stuff, and I could get like something. I could, like, I mean, but I hear you, Popeyes would be good, Daniel. My spouse might be watching though. I wonder if she is. Because I've missed supper. It's 8:10. I don't know if there'd be leftovers or if they ate on the fly. I have no idea. But maybe she'll throw me something on. No, Daniel. I can get Popeyes, but it'll make me tight for fishing. It'll literally come out of my... You gotta keep fishing, Daniel, no matter what. That's the plan, brother. Oh, yeah? Beef patties. I love those, bro. Love them. Yeah, fishing fun, bro. You know that, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys figuring that out? Paul Watts is a fishing fund? No, he probably has to, you know, the money's gotta come in, and no, he's, for sure, there's, yeah, so you guys planning that? You guys want me to, like, it's gonna be a Sunday one, or is it gonna be a... What days we thinking on here? Yeah, I agree, Paul. Yeah, I think you're automatically invited, Steel City. Just kind of how it works. I'm gonna shut my lights off. Can I shut my lights off? Yep. No, I can't. And what light is on that? Oh, they got a light on that sign. Never mind. I'm not sick, bro. Oh, you're sick, Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, leave the lube at home, man. You're not gonna need it. And we ain't doing that, bro. Yeah, you know what, Steel City, I was looking at the time, 8:12, compared to where I am, how quick I can get to those chubs. I thought about it, trying to grab a few chubs yet. But I think by the time I get there, it's gonna be like almost 9. I'm not gonna go, I mean, tomorrow with this, maybe I can just go get some, chubs tomorrow. Who bikes around Hamilton? Oh, your bro there, your buddy? Yeah, that's cool. Did you guys, yeah. Has he fished the same buddy you fished down at the dam with? Carp Dam. Wonder what's going on there. Wonder what's up at the Carp Dam right now. Steel City, I think I'm gonna go, yeah, did I see a picture of that guy? When the news, did he catch that 30-pound fish, or? Yeah. Channels and carp are in. Steel City, I might go down there and fish tomorrow if you're interested, or I don't know what you have on the go. I think I'm gonna go down there tomorrow. But he caught lots, yeah. He catches lots, and he caught lots too. But you're not around, bro? Oh, man. I just know it's fairly local for you. Oh, you're going to Peterborough. Nice. Are you fishing there? Peterborough for big carp? I heard there's big carp in Peterborough. Or are you going for something else? 5 a.m. Fishing. Huh. You staying overnight? Oh, your mom lives there. My bad, bro. Yeah. Okay, my bad, brother. I was gonna say, bro. Up 5 a.m. Let's go. Let's go. Like, you know. I was like, yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I get you, Dano. I'm like, wait a second here. I'm down. I'm like, even the shoreline for Rice Lake is shallow right near shore, right? You're taking your fishing stuff though, aren't you? 407, dude. 407 heading to Peterborough with fishing rods. I'd be like, dude, we can access that pond. I seen a few right down there, and there's ways you can access those water systems along that 407. The odd spot. You can get off, and I get it, Steel City, for sure, bro. That's funny. My Nana was just calling me. When you're talking about fam and stuff, I'm going to call her right back as soon as we're off. As soon as I hop off this. Oh. You do you? That's good carp fishing, right? There's good carp in Rice Lake. Leaving me a voicemail. Guys, now the crowns are showing up. When we had more folks in there chatting, the crowns disappeared. It's so strange, those crowns. I think it's pretty cool. I like seeing the little crown and number there. I don't know what other channels think about it, but... So this is where we're at, guys. Your energy right across the road. Right up on this nice bend here. Right on Highway 54. Great spot. Yeah, we're done, bro. We're done. My phone died, and yeah, I just come up here and then got the stream back going. 6.5 pounds. 6 pound bass? Not bad. Yeah, I'd imagine they do. What do they do for, all right, Steel City, bro. Guys, I gotta shut her down. We'll call it quicks. Yeah, thank you, David. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear your trip got, you had a speed bump put in your little trip this week. I'm sorry to hear that, David. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Steel City, if I don't talk to you, drive safe tomorrow and all that, eh? And we'll see you when you're back. We're all due to get together. All right, be safe out there, bro. Yeah, thanks, Northern. Dano, brother. Yeah, Dano. No worries. Yeah, Paul, if we can work out that meetup, if you guys want to go fishing down in Guelph there again, that'd be a good meetup. I mean, it's easy to grab Dano on the way. Whatnot. Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah, so you'll keep going to hockey and go Oilers now, right? We're going to root for the Oilers, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's make it happen next week if we can at the latest. And the systems go over, and you mentioned the Muddy Waters. Yeah, we'll, make a chat group, eh? I can send Paul your number if you want, Dano. Either or. Okay. You guys got it all? All right. Yeah, cool. Yeah. All right, guys, peace, eh? Right on Dano, Paul's Way, Steel City, Northern, everybody else here right now. David. We only have 2 people here, but that doesn't mean there's not 16 people in. When it says 2, those numbers are deceiving. Thanks, Dino. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being here and hanging out as always and everything, bro. Okay, safe drive. Yeah, for sure. Steel City, man. Be safe, brother. You're driving early in the morning, right on Northern. I'll probably see you guys all in a bit. Paul's Way, if I get somewhere on a lot, I'll text you and tell you where I'm at if you feel like coming in, joining, or whatever. We'll see you in a bit, guys. Yeah. Northern, I'm going to need to get your phone number, I think, too, bro. All right. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, all.